Everyone, for our last Isaiah Advent devotional, and probably our last devotional for the year, we're going to be in Isaiah 53. Who has believed our message, and to whom has the arm of the Lord been revealed? He had no form or majesty that we should look at him, nothing in his appearance that we should desire him. He was despised and rejected by others, a man of suffering and acquainted with infirmity. He was wounded for our transgressions, crushed for our iniquities. Upon him was the punishment that made us whole, and by his bruises we are healed. By a perversion of justice he was taken away. Who could have imagined his future? For he was cut off from the land of the living, stricken for the transgression of my people. They made his grave with the wicked and his tomb with the rich, although he had done no violence and there was no deceit in his mouth. Therefore I will allot him a portion with the great, and he shall divide the spoil with the strong, because he poured himself out to death, and was numbered with the transgressors. He bore the sin of many and made intercession for the transgressors. Now, this is typically more of a Good Friday passage than Advent or Christmas. And I think we want to avoid the mistake of saying that Jesus was only born in order to die. He was born to share our humanity, to live a life demonstrating divine love. Saying he was born to die makes his life irrelevant. Jesus then becomes just a means to an end, not a person, not a Lord. So we want to let Christmas be Christmas and let Easter be Easter. And yet, both of those momentous moments in Christ's life are foundational for our understanding of God. So hopefully we don't miss the point of either of them. We can make the Incarnation irrelevant when we think Jesus' death was just about satisfying God's wrath. But the point is, look at what God has done for us in the midst of our sin, in the midst of all of our messes. We make the innocent into scapegoats, whoever is easy to blame, so that we can claim innocence. But God willingly takes that. The Incarnation and the crucifixion both prove that God is for us, not against us until he gets some innocent blood, for us always. He was born to be near us, Christ was, to share our experience and our suffering. And he died to demonstrate that our injustice will not stop his love. Even on the cross, he prays, Father, forgive them. He makes that intercession for transgressors Isaiah talks about. So God coming down here in the flesh was never plan B. As Christ did it all to deal with our sin, but God always has and always will move towards us. The manger and the cross both show us how God takes what is ugly or violent or just humiliating or poor and brings new life out of it. God pours God's own self out and yet is never empty. This is the God who is for us, who does great things for us. And so for Christmas, for always, let us believe what the Lord has revealed. Merry Christmas. We'll see you next year. Thanks for watching.